guys. I'm playing NBA 2K25. I know I had three members. I created a few other guys here. This is my main one. My main guy, DJ Hampton.
The other team's already worried about stopping you, MP.
So I gotta get back that game. I'm gonna go play about two or three. I'm about with the Kings. I'm about 18 or 19 and 0. But in the Nets, they two of them. And
hi everyone and welcome. We bring you a regular season game with extra
so
importance.
19
This is
and
game 3 of the
damn,
NBA
2
Cup,
and
a
17.
final group
That's a
stage
tough.
contest.
Wow.
Hi everyone, I'm Brian Anderson along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our distinguished analyst, Allie LaForce on the sidelines. So a moment now to see the story for Denny Avdia.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. The duo inside, it's Murray and Sabonis. MP is out there with Malik Monk, and it's Levine in at the small forward position. And for Portland, they've got DeAndre Ayton. Anthony Simons out there with Avdia, and it's Rupert in at the 2. And as some of you might know, this game serving as the 3rd contest in group play of the NBA Cup tournament for these two teams. Grant, a lot on the line here tonight for them.
Yeah, BA, and both sides are very much alive in the group stage at this point. Whoever gets the win here is well on their way to the next stage.
One is about 2 and 17. One is about 19 and 0.
And a lot of talk this year about MP and his sights set on securing the NBA Cup for his team. To what's already become a fan favorite here in the early goings of the NBA season.
Yeah, as if we needed any more drama. MP, I think, draws a lot of attention to himself with his expectations and goals, but I admire that he puts his vision into reality and isn't afraid to tell the world what he wants to achieve. MP always seems to find a way to give us must-watch NBA action.
Simon's seeing green there, just letting that one rip.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Chauncey Billups. When I asked about guarding the big man, Domantas Sabonis, he told me his versatility is really tremendous. I told our guys to be aware of not just his scoring ability, but to clog up any passing lanes they see, because he can really move the ball too. It's going to take a total team effort from us. Let's see how things play out.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's Sabonis. Portland making their last shot. Hampton. That one falls. Nice feed from Sabonis. MP's got 7.
Oh, my. Powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
The offensive rebound. Ayton, no good. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. From deep, MP sinks it from distance. He's got 10.
And the 3 ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
There's Simons with a 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. And guys, they're up to 19 straight now. What a remarkable run.
So few teams in the history of the NBA have ever put a streak like this together, so it's really impressive. My prediction, the streak continues.
Avdia outside. Looking to end the run. And Anthony Simons with a 3.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
For 3, Hampton. Rupert grabs the board. Portland has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, guys, the Blazers with the draft night trade for two-way wing Denny Avdia, a young but established player on a value contract. Portland's added a guy who should help them win now and down the line. Guys, it appears Avdia is going to be a pretty seamless fit for Portland.
All right, Shams, thank you.
And Ayton just up over the top at his size to throw that one down.
Here's Hampton. Got a piece of it.
Damn.
Here's Kamari. Monk covers. Let's go with a 3. And it's Simons missing. The Kings leading. Sabonis outside. Pass to Levine. Here's Hampton. Simons with a rebound.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Here's Kamari. Out to Simons. Stolen by MP. Levine with it. Now guarded by Simons. Here's Hampton. And out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. Let's take a look at the best three-point shooters among this year's rookie class. MP, number 1.
He blows you away with his confidence. How many guys come into this league looking that comfortable from distance?
And
probably
Chauncey Billups calls
get the bench.
timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Out to the right wing. Here's Rupert. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And so MP will bring it up for the Kings. Their last encounter in Sacramento.
And they came away with the win because everyone contributed. The starters, the bench, they all played as a unit.
The second unit came in last game and just played lights out basketball. I'm sure they'd like to do that again. Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
MP, that one's good.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Avdia from outside, connects from downtown.
I like the confidence there. Score.
Here's Hampton. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Pass to Kamari. Back to Simons. Puts up a 3. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's MP. The layup misses. Blazers trail by 5. Simons outside. Pass to Rupert. And there's the screen. Avdia from outside. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Watching that game quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
And Portland has possession. Sacramento getting their last shot to go. 8, no good. The Kings lead by 7. Pass to Levine. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Levine's got 6 points.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Here's Rupert. Monk covers. Back to Simons. Now here's Ayton. The rebound by Murray.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Back to MP. Off target. That would push the lead to double digits.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
You look at the Trailblazers, they've split their first 2 games in the NBA Cup. They have a 1-1 record in the group stage.
And with this being game 3 of 4 in group stage, they 100% need this win tonight. So expect the home crowd to be pretty rowdy.
And as for the Kings, they are off to a strong start in this NBA Cup, winning their first 2 games of the group stage.
Yeah, they've set themselves up nicely, but they can't get too comfortable. They need to win out in order to ensure their spot in the knockout round.
So good to see MP attacking with reckless abandon, just letting his game flow.
Simons outside. Pass to Rupert. Simons with it, defended by Murray. And there's the rejection.
Yeah, great work on defense right there. Shooters have to be careful when Murray is lurking nearby.
And Sacramento making a change here. Valanciunas is checked in. Long range from the inbound. And they'll get another chance. And here's Henderson. The 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Yeah, he's so quick to react. Henderson has the shot lined up before the ball even gets to him.
Levine attacking. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Hampton's got 3 assists in the game.
Hell.
Pass to Rupert. On the wing, Simons. From outside, off the mark. The Kings lead by 9. MP scanning the floor. Puts the move on. And the layup is good. Hampton's got 20 points.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Here's Rupert. Out to the wing. Henderson for 3. On target from range.
Yeah, something Henderson is still working on. Getting his three-point shot to be a little more consistent.
And Levine throws it down.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Here's Henderson. The Kings getting their last shot to go. Offensive rebound. Pass to Aiden. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Off the outside. The 3. And it's Rupert missing. Sacramento leading by 10. MP right side. It's Monk on the wing. Outside Levine. Gets an open look and hits it. Levine's got 12 points.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And it's Sacramento's ball. They're on a 16-7 run. For 3, Hampton. And Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Simons. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. 10 points for him.
Well, I think the kids would say Simons is in his bag. Is that right?
MP inside, defended by Henderson. Hampton's shot is good. MP's got 22 points.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Henderson, the pass to Aiden. It's Avdia on the wing. Henderson for 3. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now. 1:58 left in the first quarter. MP right side. Oh, he tries a 3. Hits the trifecta. 25 points in the game.
Well, you love the competitive fire from MP, answering right back with a 3 of his own.
Aiden with a screen. Inside. Oh, and the jam by Aiden.
Look at the power on that.
He has has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized, but with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players, and he's become a ferocious scorer. Just a millisecond late, so close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time he might time that a little bit better and get a handle.
Lyles, he's checked in for Sacramento. Ellis comes in for Monk. Now here's MP. Against Minnesota, he was really on his game. From the arc. He can't get that one to fall. Blazers trail by 12. Now the Blazers moving it up. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
An athleticism on display there by Henderson. Just an acrobatic move to finish the play.
Hampton's shot is good.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Damn.
Pass to Walker. Fires from deep. Hauled in by the Kings. 36 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Hampton. Uses the glass on the layup. Hampton's got 29 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Simons outside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
In the paint, Simons really has to go up against it. Credit to him for sticking with that play and seeing some daylight in there.
Portland shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
So, let me explain something to you. It was a public, like a region. That means it not strike it. That certain songs that pretty much certain songs can't be allowed in certain countries. But
The first one falls. Portland making a switch here. Kamara's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Hampton laid it in with a nice touch off the window. MP's got 31.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Here's Simons. Portland, no good that time either.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
It's nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings, leading by 17 at the end of the period. Up big because of their three-point shooting. Just going to town from downtown tonight. We'll be right back with you shortly. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Kings?
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
And I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. That's a big difference maker.
We've got Jeremy Grant, Robert Williams out there with Walker. Then there's Scoot Henderson, and it's Kamara in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Portland starting the second.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Up top, Henderson, covered by MP. Kamara, that's good. Kamara's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And we're almost halfway through the group stage. Do coaches start thinking a little bit about how tiebreakers might come into effect here?
You know, maybe. Point differential is the second tiebreaker after head-to-head record. So that might be in the back of their minds. You're going to want to make sure you put up some big numbers in the group stage if you can.
Now here's MP. And the baseline jumper, no good.
That's got to frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you want him taking that kind of shot.
Henderson misses.
You love basketball. Couldn't miss in the first quarter. Now can't make it in the second quarter. Got to be eating at him just a bit.
Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
Oh, electric shot blocking from the Time Lord.
Outside Walker fires the three. Again, the miss by Portland.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
2 points. That one goes.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Here's Kamari, covered by MP. And here's Grant from the arc. Rebound by Sacramento. Here's Levine.
Oh, man, just
gets
you down.
Nice. That's spectacular.
That's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, Levine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Now here's Henderson. He's got 11. Out to the right wing. Here's Kamari. And he can't stop the run as that one misses. Sacramento has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Here's Hampton. Basket counts. Hampton's got 43 points.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
And it's Henderson with the ball for Portland. Tries the spin move. Pass to Kamari. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the technical free throw is good.
It's great to see Grant take on a bigger role over time. Now a real focal point of this offense.
Benton, he's checked in for Portland. Henderson for 3. It's rebounded by Sabonis.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
It's Hampton on the wing, defended by Henderson. To the inside, here's Monk. Cash, it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 8 now on the night. Benton passes to Williams. Here's Benton on the wing. Grant takes a 3. Pure from 3-point range.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
They get the rebound. This one for 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Here's MP. Drops in the layup for 2. MP's got 45 points.
Well, MP knows when he gets the ball that close, he's got to attack.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the slam dunk is arguably pro basketball's signature play. And forward Nicholas Batum said growing up, you have so much joy in dunking. You're one of the few people in the world that can. But Father Time marches on, and like most vets, he's come to grips with the reality. He said, my body told me, no more, bro.
Well, leave that to the youngsters now, right? All right, Allie, thanks. And Portland has possession. Sacramento getting their last shot to go. Williams with the screen. Grant the pass to Ben. Offline with a 3. And it's Sacramento's ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Pass to Sabonis. Back to MP. Shot clock at 6. Play clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Sabonis. And it's in there. Sabonis has gotten his first bucket of the night.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And MP gets it to go on the assist by Monk. MP's got 40 tonight in the game. Portland's shooting a low 30% from the floor. Here's Henderson. Outside for Grant. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks it down from distance. Grant's got 7.
Came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
And Brent Scoot Henderson spending 2 years with G League Ignite, the 2nd overall pick in 2023.
Yeah, and Scoot not the first Ignite player to go very high up in the NBA draft. You think about Jalen Green with the Rockets, but an extra year in the G League, committed to staying there and developing his game. I think that helped him in terms of his maturity, and still the sky is the limit for this kid.
Now here's Simons. Coming off a 22-point game against Indiana.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Now Portland with it. Takes the 3. Rebound by Sacramento. Sabonis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
On the wing, Simons. Defended by Murray, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simons. And here's the upcoming schedule for Sacramento. On Sunday, they'll go up against Chris Paul and the San Antonio Spurs. And then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets.
And for that game against San Antonio, it's the 2nd game of a back-to-back. So you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
Kamara, he's checked in for Grant. The Kings also with a sub. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Sabonis. Simons passes to Aiden from downtown, and it's Rupert missing. Sacramento has gone 5 of 8 from outside the 3-point line in this one. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Valanciunas has gotten his first points in this one.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Aiden, the screen on Monk. Here's Rupert. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And MP throws it down.
And a flash of the handle right there, MP getting creative.
And the Trailblazers shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. There's Simons with a 3. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Started out strong from 3-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
With the 2nd effort, no good on the layup.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
It's Hampton on the wing. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Chalk up 2 there.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Pass to Rupert. Here's Kamari. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. And so MP will bring it up for Sacramento. Monk for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Monk's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Well, Monk effective at spacing the floor, and he can fill it up.
Ooh.
Now Portland with it.
I got my triple-double.
Here's Kamari. Monk covers.
But, shit, man.
Off the outside. Here's Kamari. Ooh, stolen by Murray. And pushing it up, here's Sacramento. Out of bounds, it'll be Portland's ball. And some changes here for the Kings. And Ellis is subbed in for
How the
Hampton.
hell is 4 turnovers on me? Hell.
So it's Sacramento, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. More 2K action in just a moment.
So, not too bad. Only with the credit pretty much is pretty much letting people open for the 3-pointers.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Sacramento Kings.
The way they have owned the paint, not only will they win the game, they might not even sweat in the fourth quarter.
Good news is we have great AC here in the studio, so we never have to sweat.
So cool there.
And now let's see what the NBA power rankings are starting to look like.
And taking a look at the Kings, they're on a mission. You can tell. They came into the season locked and loaded, making a statement here early on.
Still a lot of season left, but you couldn't ask for a better start for them. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Taking a look at the Kings. The duo inside. It's Murray and Sabonis. Malik Monk is out there with MP. And it's Levine in at the 3. It's a small forward.
And you can see the work that Avdia has put into that three-point shot.
Out of bounds. Kings ball is
Hey, I work Tuesday too, buddy.
Sacramento keeps possession.
Oh, they're lucky that pass was just tipped and not taken. Could have been worse.
MP outside. Oh, trying his luck from deep. And it's Portland with a rebound. Hayden's got rebound number 7 tonight. There's Simons with a 3. Another 3 for Portland.
And Simons right now just
47.
assertive and confident in his offensive game.
4, 4, 6. Hey,
Sacramento's gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. Here's MP. Oh, another one falls.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal.
You're going to be putting in some damn hours.
Off the outside. Pass to Rupert. There's the 3. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. He shoots a 3. Offensive rebound.
Maybe my dad.
Levine's got 23 points.
And we know Levine can hang in the air, showing determination on that offensive putback.
Here's Kamari. Here's Rupert. No good on the 3.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game
Maybe,
right now.
buddy.
And the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is.
13:50 out. So at 4-7. So 4 in the afternoon or 4 in the morning.
Winding down.
Yeah, and this is Levine's role. I mean, he's out there to score as often as possible.
Simons passes to Aiden. And the layup is good.
Damn.
Aiden's got 7.
Sometimes you like to see guys go with the bounce pass, threading it through there perfectly.
Murray finds MP. Takes one from 10 feet. Simons with a rebound. Simons has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Avdia. Beyond the arc. Hauled in by the Kings.
Just terrible
Yeah.
defense.
Oh.
I don't know how he missed that shot.
Monk
So
for 3.
in the afternoon.
That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine.
So in the afternoon, so pretty much.
Levine's got 5 assists in the game.
Like, you're
Here's
going
Kamari.
to make him a decent.
Back to Simons. Here's the 3. Nails it from 3.
Some
He's got
decent
18.
height.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Pass to Levine. On the wing, MP. He's covered. Another bucket. Wow.
And what's another 60-point game for him? I mean, you can almost expect it from him at this point.
And he's now within reach of the most 60-point games in a single season. He could do it. And here's Simons outside. Rebound by Sacramento. Hampton's got 13 rebounds in the game.
Okay, every Sunday.
Glass eating. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
You have to love how persistent Levine is inside, enduring the contact and finding a shot.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Here's Kamari. 5 points in the game. Again, Simons missing. And here's MP from outside. And Aiden pulls it down. And it's Simons with the ball for the
Hey, that
Trailblazers.
in real life and
Hauled in by the Kings. Sabonis has got rebound number 11. Here's MP. Misses the layup.
the Sipper says, "You pay me." I'm like, yes.
For Portland, they've gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Simons passes to Aiden.
Yeah,
Simons
you
with
are
it. The
with
3. Again, Simons
the
missing.
Lakers.
Sometimes you just have
You're
an
with
off
the
night,
ball.
guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
Well, Anthony Simons has credited Damian Lillard for helping him with his development.
Man, BA, can you imagine every day on the opposite end of Damian Lillard as a young player in this league? Anthony Simons willing to listen and willing to learn, and you see how far his game has come when the reins have been handed over to him. Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Monk into the lane, to the paint. And another one!
And this game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal.
With 2 James?
An offensive onslaught.
I guess so.
Simons passes to Aiden.
Yeah.
It's Avdia on the wing. They set the pick. Here's Rupert. And the 3 off target.
Oh, God.
Sacramento has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. And Levine gets it to go on the assist by Hampton. Levine's got 29.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Puts it up from the high post.
Where is Davis? Davis. I think he was in that game. He with Dallas.
Buries the jump shot.
And Simon's doing a good job operating and getting to his spot in the mid-range.
Levine passes to MP. Banked it in off the glass. MP's got 11 points here in the second half.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area. Huh?
Pass to Aiden. Back to Avdia. Puts up a three. Here's Rupert. And a miss there on the triple.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Deflected.
No way, says Danny Avdia. Got right to that one.
LeBron is a bitch. He did not play well of the game.
There's Simons with a three. MP right side. Off with the layup. Portland's shooting a disappointing 38%. Here's Rupert, covered by MP. Takes a 13-footer. The rebound by MP. Hampton's got his 16th rebound on the night. To the inside. Shoots over Simons. And he hits it from 9 feet. MP's got...
We're pretty much my main guy right here. DJ Hampton. He 6'6". What team are you? Sacramento Kings.
13 points now in the quarter.
The former Kansas City
run
Kings
has been fueled by their Matador defense.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And it's Simons missing.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Yeah, this is an unbelievable performance from Levine. His offensive skill set is amazing.
Simons with it. Give him 20. Pass to Kamari. This one for three. Another miss by Simons. Sacramento shooting has been incredible. 72%. Hampton. Again! What an avalanche!
That's 70.
He is unconscious. Well, the Trailblazers shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. Simon's shot is good.
I don't know. I'm getting the feeling as this game moves on, he's getting stronger.
Levine finds MP. Pulls up on the wing. Portland with a rebound.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look. This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
MP against Simons. Simons with a steal. And they're running. Avdia, good. Avdia's got 13 now.
Just pushing through that time. Avdia asserting himself against the contact.
Inside. Here's MP. And yes, another basket.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Here's Simons. Rebounded, Domantas Sabonis. Sacramento has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Here's Hampton. Good. He hits again. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, BA, you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue. But in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
Well, Portland's shooting a disappointing 38%. Pass to Avdia. And here's Simons outside. Hampton grabs the board.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
To the middle. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here are the Blazers with the ball. Avdia finds Simons. Avdia, screen on Levine. Here's Simons. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
finding a way through. Contact comes Simon's way, and he just avoids it.
There's the triple, and another dime for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Rupert. Here's Kamare for three. Counted from distance. Kamare's got 8 points.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Simons against MP. And it's Simons missing. And so MP will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. And there's Murray. That one's good. And the assist by Hampton. Murray's got his second basket of the night. Portland's shooting at about 34% here in this game. Pass to Avdia. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. This will be his 3rd free throw of the game. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Simon's really settling in to what he is in this league, and that is a microwave.
So it's the Kings winning this one easily. That win brings them to a 3-0 start for the group play stage of the NBA Cup.
And now they're focused on getting a clean sweep over their group before moving on to knockout rounds.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you.
So, in that one, we got to set the goal.
But it does. Way to bring home that W.
I see a lot of people jumping on MP for all those turnovers, but everyone has bad games. Hoopers know. It's no big deal.
Oh, true. Ooh. Yeah, boom.
They're a good team, but we got you. So we're going to win. Congrats on Play of the Month. Keep it up.
Yeah. Slave for Germany. Okay.
He's about to tear it up.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Don't miss out on any upcoming Kings games this season. We have single and package games available. Go to the nearest theaters or visit.
MP, what's up?
Chilling, man, chilling. Yo, you want to do a jersey swap after the game?
I don't know, man. I don't know that too much.
Oh, come on, man, it'll be fun. I know. You want to hang my jersey up in your trophy room?
You know what? If you win, I'll think about it. You're competitive. I like that. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This
7,
is Kevin Harlan alongside Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And we've got David Aldridge, our Hall of Famer, patrolling the sideline. And the starting group for the Spurs. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Fox is out there with Paul. And it's Vassell in at the 3 spot. And for the Kings, the post pair for him will be Murray and Sabonis. MP out there with Levine. And it's DeRozan in at the 3, the small forward. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
4 teams up in the game. 8.8.
And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. And here is Paul. 3-pointer. DeRozan with the rebound. On the wing, MP. Defended by Paul. The 3 from MP. Cans it from downtown.
MP is a true customer from 3. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
Pass to Sohan. To the inside. And it's Paul missing. Nice game for the Spurs. They picked up the W against the Los Angeles Lakers. Lets it go from 14. And there's Murray on the assist by MP.
Well, nice to see Murray expanding his arsenal a little. Some versatility in his shooting will serve him well.
Paul, and he banks in the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Right wing. Vassell wide open. Drops in the tray.
Well, this is Vassell's game. He can do that all day.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. against MP. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss. Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Here's DeRozan, and he finishes nicely on the way.
With his strength and explosiveness, DeRozan's so imposing when he gets it inside.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. Well, the Spurs with some experienced additions, bringing in Chris Paul and Harrison Barnes. Their mentorship is likely just as valuable to this young roster as their contributions on the court. And with legendary head coach Greg Popovich, they're creating an environment for growth in San Antonio. They're really building things the right way, guys.
All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Guys, I did have a chance to talk with the head coach of the Kings. Now he's worried Chris Paul will take over the game, saying he's mentally beyond where most players have ever been. His ability to read the floor, make decisions, work the refs, call out teammates, he checks every box when it comes to leadership. Back to you.
Thank you, David. A shot by Wembanyama, no good. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And they double up MP. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
They get a hand on it. The Kings trailing. DeRozan in the corner. Back to MP. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
Vassell against Levine. And it's Sohan missing. Looking at the last game for Sacramento. It was a win against the Trailblazers in Portland. And here's MP for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. MP's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Sacramento. And it's Fox with the ball for San Antonio. 4-point game. They double-team Wembanyama. Vassell. San Antonio again missing. Sacramento's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
On top of being such a great mid-range shooter, Stan, DeMar DeRozan has earned a reputation for also being a timely scorer. He performs well in the clutch.
Yeah, I was on the wrong end of that too many times, Kevin. DeMar ranks in the top 5 among players in clutch buckets made for his career, and he was given the nickname King of the Fourth.
Oh, I like that. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. A moment here now to see the numbers for MP.
And when it comes to his scoring, he's enjoying a fantastic run. He's brought his points per game average up thanks to the work he's done in the past 10, and maybe he's got another big one in store tonight.
Here's Sohan. And just miss after miss right now. MP against Paul. MP inside. Got it. Good job in the low post. Hampton's got 10 points in the game. Last game for the Kings, they picked up the W against Portland.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, and it's one thing to get the shots you want. It's another to make them. They've got good scorers on this team.
Here's Hampton. DeRozan trying to get open. And MP with the basket on the assist by Levine.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Fox from outside. MP grabs the miss. Sacramento leading by 9. DeRozan passes to Levine. Here's Hampton. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Spurs shooting 31% here early on. Not getting the shots they'd like. Paul can't get it to go.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D. Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Now, here's Fox. Providing around 26.5 points a game. Rarely has an off night. And DeRozan kicks to Hampton. Three-pointer on the way. Rebound, San Antonio. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, I think the perimeter game is what helped them in that one. Consistent from out beyond the arc.
Yeah, and what the heck are you supposed to do to stop them? Bucket after bucket from deep. Quite a show.
And he gets it to go.
Yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach to see a young guy like MP succeeding like this on the offensive end.
Here's Sohan, who's coming off a 13-point game against the Lakers.
And he did a lot of work on the glass as well. He impacted the game on multiple fronts.
It's good.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Spurs trail by 13. It's Vassell on the wing. DeRozan defending. Paul with the three. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
To the paint. Here's Hampton. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. MP's got 18 points in the game.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Fox kicks to Vassell. Sinks the triple.
Well, Vassell has the range to create a lot of trouble at the arc.
And here now the Kings. They're on a 20-7 run. Hampton with the ball. He's picked up by Paul. Took him no time at all on that one. MP's got 20.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Pass to Vassell. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Sacramento leading by 14. DeRozan finds MP. And it goes down 2 points. 22 points for him.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Paul passes to Sohan. And it's off from three-point range.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
MP, no good. Spurs trail by 16. Paul kicks to Fox. Back to Paul from past the arc. Rebound by Murray.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Kings. Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Paul with the three. Hits it from three-point range. He has 7.
Didn't take long for Paul to square his body up on that catch and shoot. So skilled.
Bean passes to MP. And the shot is good. And the Kings lead by 15.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
Nice shot by Wembanyama, no good. Sacramento's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Hampton kicks to DeRozan. Back to MP. Puts it up from 12. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got 4 assists in the game. And so it's Paul bringing it up for San Antonio. Trailing by 17. Vassell. His three-pointer's off the mark. Vassell's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. DeRozan dishes to Hampton. Shoots over Vassell. And it's denied.
High effort defensive play by Sohan. He can be very effective on that end.
The Spurs shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 7.
So,
he's making some changes here. So the Kings call timeout. They're first. The Spurs shooting 27%. The offense is just embarrassing themselves. On the floor for San Antonio, Barnes out there with Johnson. And it's Fox. And it's Champagny in at the shooting guard. The wide open look here for Fox. Here he's it from three-point range. Fox has got 8 points.
At the arc, Fox has only gotten bolder. He takes threes without even thinking about it.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. You can't get that break. You can't take any plays off. His speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with all game long.
A ton, David, to deal with. No question. DA, thanks. Fox against MP. Rockets to the hoop. And there it is for him. MP's got 28.
MP went right for the teeth and got rewarded.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Over Murray. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
And it's just easy to love the energy with which Monk plays. Whenever he's close to the rim, he is looking to make a statement.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Fox kicks to Johnson. That 3 off the mark.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
And stolen by MP. Here's Monk. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 7th assist in the game. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Kings.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And something else they've done so far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting grade has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up. And it's made him much more dangerous offensively. And hard not to get excited about Keegan Murray's potential. He can shoot the ball. He rebounds it. If this guy continues to grow his game, he could end up being a high-level impact player.
Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Clock at 4. Johnson, that's for 2. And Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Murray kicks to Levine. Here's Hampton. And he converts the layup. MP's got 30.
Well, high percentage looks are always a good idea. MP could build a career on shots like that if he wanted to.
Out to the right wing. Zohan, the pass to Paul. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And it's Sacramento's ball. They're on a 12-3 run. Levine, that's good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Zohan, covered by MP. Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. Misses the 3.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that, it doesn't go down.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
The Spurs have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Launches it. It's good from long range. Sohan's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, we're seeing the progress on Sohan's jumper. Hard work in the offseason paying off.
Pass to Murray. Sabonis at the elbow. Here's MP. 2 points. That one goes. MP's got 34 points.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And it's Sohan missing.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
And then Murray with the jam.
And showing some creativity. Murray smooth and lethal.
Spurs shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively yet. Johnson, good.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
To the middle. Kicks it out to MP. Six on the shot clock. Murray finds MP. Over Sohan. And it's Murray. That time on the assist by Hampton. MP's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the San Antonio Spurs. In the corner, Sohan with it. From outside, off the mark.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Hampton misses.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Monk, the pass to Hampton. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Yep, it counts. Hampton's got 10 points in the quarter.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Johnson outside. Back to Paul. From outside the arc. Sacramento grabs the miss. Hampton's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
And over the years, Levine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
Fox kicks to Johnson. Off target from 3-point range. Sacramento's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Shoots from 12. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. MP's got 38 points.
Look at MP getting slick with it. That's a great move to have at the ready.
3-pointer, Fox. It's hauled in by the Kings. And they are on an incredible streak right now. 20 wins in a row. Amazing.
Well, of all the ways to establish yourself as a powerhouse, this may be the best way to do it, by going on a phenomenal streak and looking practically unbeatable. One thing you can tell right now, they are playing with swagger, a sort of poise that they're backing up with execution. Not easy to do.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
In the corner, Sohan with it. Off target with his 3. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Spurs shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. 3-pointer, Fox. And Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. And that one's good. MP. 40 points for MP.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
San Antonio again missing. And here are the Kings now. Here's Levine, and the jam by Levine.
Well, he might be a bit wiry, but Levine has the strength to take a bump and finish at the rim.
To the wing right side. Sohan. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Sohan's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
And MP throws it down.
Fantastic slam by MP, proving how dangerous he can be inside.
Outside, Fox. Johnson, wide open, he fires. Off target from outside. The Kings shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. The shot by Monk is no good. Spurs shooting is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30% in the second quarter. Johnson, good.
Yeah, that's a good shot by Johnson. He's always a threat from out there.
Inside, here's Hampton. Chalk up 2 there. Hampton's got 44.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficient.
Ball against MP. Ball outside. Amu Kelishvili passes to Paul. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by the Kings. Hampton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. The teardrop falls in. MP's got 46 points.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Back to Paul from downtown. Paul can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, and that three-point shot really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Well, that's the kind of player MP is striving to become.
The Kings shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw missing. Both teams will make substitutions. That one is no good.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Such an interesting player, isn't he, Coach Jeremy Sohan? He played a lot of point guard during his second season.
Yeah, Kevin, the Spurs experimented with Sohan at the 1. It was a bit unconventional. They went away from it later in the year. But that experience as a point guard will continue to help his playmaking ability as his career progresses.
So it's the Sacramento Kings able to put on a show for the ages. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West.
Well, right now for the Spurs, this hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for. They've let a number of winnable games slip away. Do not sleep on them. Oh, sorry about that. They have the talent to kick it into high gear and right down the stretch.
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Sacramento Kings.
They've been great on the boards. Once these guys establish the position, it's hard to root them out, yeah, Shaq.
Tough physical approach. We'll see if adjustments are made on the other side to try and counter that. That's what you were going to say, wasn't it, Shaq?
Yeah, I was asleep. I'm sorry, Ernie.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. MP out there with Levine, and it's Sabonis in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. DeRozan's got 9.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Back to Paul, fires the 3, connects from three-point range. He's got 14.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
It's DeRozan with the...
Some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Three-pointer, Fox. Rebounded by Hampton.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Good, that's another bucket.
An incredible performance tonight, folks. He's at 50.
And tonight ties him for the 5th most 50-point games in NBA history.
Elgin Baylor had 17 50 pieces during his legendary career. He's level with Elgin. Next up is James Harden, who had 23.
Another bucket. Wow.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Paul passes to Vassell. Here's Sohan. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Levine finds Murray. The 3 from MP. Trains it from beyond the arc. MP's got 55.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Fox against MP. Fox passes to Sohan. Down low, trying to find Vassell. He gets it to him. Murray with the defensive effort. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Following this, they get to host the Rockets. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Shoots a 3. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Oh, nice jumper from MP there. The D is going to have to do a lot better job if they want to try and contain it.
Pass to Sohan. Fox from outside. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got rebound number 5 here tonight. MP inside. Defended by Paul. The shot off that time. San Antonio's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Here's MP. Rebound San Antonio. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Paul with the ball. Now defended by MP. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Here's Sacramento now. They're on a 16-6 run. Jacks up a 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in this game. Fires for 3. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance. It saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. They got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us? Perfect.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Pass to Sohan. Wembanyama with it. He's covered by Murray. And the wide open shot from Paul, and a miss there on the triple.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate
15
on
rebound,
solid shot
15 assists.
Pass to Sohan. Three-pointer, Fox. Rebounded by Hampton. Hampton's got his 16th rebound on the night. And good, there's another.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Ball finds Vassell. Fox from outside, and he's good on the 3-ball. Fox has got 13.
Watch out now that he's got his first 3 of the half. There may be more in store.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan.
Oh, boy.
For the Kings, Laravia's checked in. And Hampton subbed in for Monk. Spurs also with the sub. Vassell's checked in. Paul passes to Sohan. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
Spurs ball.
Here's Wembanyama. Rebound by the Kings.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
On the court right now for the Spurs. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Fox is out there with Chris Paul. And it's Vassell in at the small forward.
Well, he's already hit more threes since halftime than he did in the whole first half. He might have figured something out.
Vassell outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Valanciunas. San Antonio again missing. For Sacramento, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. DeRozan's shot is good.
Well, guys, DeRozan's steadily putting points on the board. He's feeling it.
Fox. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Kings have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Getting some solid looks for them. DeRozan gets the bucket.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Outside, Fox. Vassell outside. That one's off. Still out of sync. Here's MP. Again, what an avalanche. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Vassell a screen on Carter. Fox, no good.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
And yep, another basket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Spurs working the ball around now. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, he was scuffling with this shot in the first half, but since the break, he's been putting it all together.
Dan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the 2 biggest would be this. I think number 1, anytime there was a lack of effort, you're not running back on defense, things like that. That I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again. And then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one, doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Over in the corner, Paul. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got his third assist on the night.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Kings.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
Well, his triple-double stat line is evidence of his impact on this game. He was affecting play at all times.
Wembenyama, no good. A sell against MP. Valanciunas sets a screen for MP. And another one. And there it is, 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
A three ball. Vassell, no good. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. To the inside. DeRozan against Vassell. MP outside. 5 to shoot. Trying his luck from deep. Buries the long-range jumper.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, you get a little more space out there to operate, and that helps him find the room he needs.
So it's the Kings winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Good game, MP. Still want that jersey?
Yeah, man, for sure. You saw how hard I was working out there.
Then let's do it.
Oh, man, I appreciate it.
Hey, you earned it, bro.
You did your thing, bro. Good luck the rest of the season.
You too, man. Stay healthy.
You too.
Whew. Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping wood. Solid effort tonight on both ends.
So, 50-point game, 17. Can't get final appearances. 20-game win streak. So, see you guys. I got a call here. We got more at shit than that motherfucker. But go points, all this stuff. So, still got a lot to go. The goal points, I got 328,109. Yep, Anthony Davis is Dallas. Yep. Fudge. Ronnie James Jr. So you guys subscribe with the notification button, and next guy is going to get other conflicts. Regional band or a regional flag or some shit because of the music. I try every thing. I figured out how to do it in pretty much in MLB 35 minutes. Can't turn it on, can't turn down the sound, can't do nothing. Okay, so, see ya, and subscribe to the feature button. See ya. And if I get 2 with finals in my upcoming videos of this with the Kings, what team should I sign with after the Kings? Or should I stay with the Kings? Still pretty much a championship 11th seed with with the Kings. So, got a whole lot of games to go until I came up. Oh, I got that game, but here's the thing. Me personally, I want to play it, but 15-minute corner, 15-minute corner. So, for 15 minutes, about 12 minutes before. So, see ya, subscribe, hit the notification button, and if you got any suggestion on which teams I should sign with after I take the Sacramento Kings to pretty much the finals.